I think I'll do Paladin because I haven't done it in so long. Yeah. Can I go back? Can I changed my mind. I want Shaman. Can I have Shaman? It's not like Barricade's that bad. But it's passable. I guess we go Steward. We are now Greed. We are now like ultimate Greed Paladin. How is the meta, by the way? Like, I haven't even watched enough to really know. Like, is it an aggro meta still? I haven't picked this card in like literally ever. Am I gonna hate it if I pick it? Probably. Am I gonna do it though? I mean, when am I gonna pick it? It's always Libram. Oh, I mean, I just saw Libram. I was like, ooh. It's always King Crush, right? So I guess we do the thing, huh? I mean, this is really too slow for us right now, but it's not like Avenge really helps you if if you can't get anything on board, Avenge doesn't do anything. So it's like, it's not even like really that relevant. Ooh, I really want this broom. I think I'm actually gonna take this. Cause Party Up Broom is like the actual nuts. You ate an Abyssal with Mutanus. Oh my god. Oh no. It's okay. This is how you play around Mutanus, right? Actually, I played against Mutanus in Standard, which was weird. It was just a priest that put one in his deck for some reason. Which would make sense in Wild, but he was in Standard. I'm like, what the hell are you? Like, why? He just wanted to eat a Ticketus, I guess, maybe? Maybe that's probably what it is. It's like, I mean, literally everyone and their mom is playing Face Hunter, so it's like, why would you play that card against Face Hunter? Which I was, by the way. You ate an Illidar Inquisitor? Or you had yours get eaten. Oh, that's nasty. It seems pretty good. 3-drops are pretty low win rate now, because like you usually get a million of them, but we haven't yet. I mean, there's a lot of time. A lot of time for a Vile Fiend, too. Yeah. I mean, that's alright. Seems rather relevant. It's like the absolute worst kind of deck for this card, but is it bad that I kind of want? I mean, I kind of want this, but I kind of want this more. It's probably bad. This is probably a terrible idea. Paladin spells suck anyway. What's up, Cosmin? If it wasn't Paladin, I think I would if it wasn't Paladin, but it's like Paladin spells actually suck. What is? We've gotten so many. Did they lower the? Did they like just lower across the board card quality or something? Like, what the hell? I haven't drafted this meta. It's like it feels so bad now. Paladin's getting the exact same percentage of cards as before. So they must have adjusted everyone down. Well, I guess, I don't know, maybe that's not what that means, but it was relatively because they turned off the adjustments. Yeah, Paladins are exactly where they were before, but Paladins were like 51% win rate, so it's just, they're just as bad as before, but everyone else is closer to their level. Because yeah, that was what they did, right? They buffed like 6 classes last micro adjust, right? That makes sense, actually. The deck card quality is down. Why, hello. No dragons yet. Even if I had dragons, I'd still probably take this. The card that grinning goats don't like. Unidentified Maul, higher win rate than Libram of Justice. The Maul is just like, If you get the 1/1s, it's really good because it's basically muster for battle at that point. If you get the Divine Shield, it's busted as hell. If you get the other ones, you're usually sad. I kind of just want this. Am I undervaluing this card? The problem is like, since we have like literally nothing on 3, you don't even, unless you get the 1/1s, you don't even want to play this on 3 anyway, so it's not really a 3. Yeah, the vacation was nice. I'm gonna try this out. It might be it's wrong, I don't know. If it's wrong though, I don't want to be right. Why is this thing bugged out? Noyatron actually has the same win rate as Argus. Probably take the Annoyo, given that we're going to be off board too much. Argus is good with File Fiend, though. Lets you just eat the asshole of a Sunwell Initiate. So hear me out. We're going to be going second. We play Vile Fiend on 2, and then we coin Barricade, and then we Argus. It's actually nuts. This is probably better, though. Excuse me, game. What's up, Veritas? How good is Shroom Brewer in today's day and age? It's not bad. I'm surprised it's this high. It's just higher in neutral than Divine Rager. Are there more counters to Divine Rager now? Maybe. Demon Hunter's existence? It's probably Demon Hunter's existence, huh? Actually, it's definitely just Demon Hunter existing. Everything is bugged. Yeah, every time there's a big patch, just expecting Hearthstone to function properly. What was, I forget, there was one really bad bug I heard of. I forget what it was. There was like, well, I mean, Wild is completely a complete clusterfuck, right? Because of literal, like, Warlock right now. Oh my god. I actually played against that deck, and I played against that deck with, you know, the secret rogue that you can just get from getting out of Apprentice League? I just queued that deck in Wild and beat it. I think the guy screwed it up. But so I was like, I just straight up fatigued him. I was like, with just like secret rogue that didn't draw well. I was like, this is, I feel like you shouldn't be able to lose. Like he had 3 cards left in his deck on turn 6. And I was like, how did I win? Excuse me? I'm gonna go for this. Is this greedy as hell? Yeah. Am I greedy as hell? Yeah. Good talk. Is this greedy as hell? Yes. Am I greedy as hell? Yeah. I'm not sure if Dwarf is better. Honestly, it's funny because 4 is not even what we need anyway. We're just gonna be that. We're gonna be that kind of Paladin. Okay, we're definitely not gonna be that kind of Paladin. Damn, why does this have to be up against Righteous Protector? Yeah, we're already committed at this point, right? We're just not going for 3s. It would just be sacrilege to pick it at this point. Oh my god, this card. And this card. No. Put a nopes in chat. Violet Worm Rustworn's Cultist synergy to ensure that you can never play a minion on board ever again. I don't know if this should really count as synergy, to be honest. Because, like, you literally just board lock yourself. Yeah, it's funny that they count this as synergy because it's just, I mean, the 1/1's just, this turns into Twisting Nether. It's pretty nice. Exactly, so I get all the Venomous Scorpions, right? That's the plan. I kind of want this, but... Is it dumb? Probably. I mean, the thing is like, I don't really want this either. Like, they both seem bad. This at least triggers Mage Scribe, but I don't know. In my experience, you can draft a lot of things because they trigger Mage Scribe, and then they'll never trigger Mage Scribe anyway, and you're just like, why did I draft this card? That's just asking the real questions. We have a really, like, no good targets for this in the entire deck, is what I'm seeing, actually. The best target for this right now, honestly, is Smug Senior on turn 8. YOLO. Wait, this card has a 62.5% win rate. It won exactly 5 of the 8 games that it existed in. I guess we take this. Thurman is actually trolling. Are 2-3s still better than 3-2s? Probably, right? Demon Hunters do have some weapons, but not a ton. Judge hasn't been playing? Really? So we just get Annoyatron into Tinkertown every time. Right? The only thing is I have to keep reminding myself that Micro Machine actually grows twice per turn instead of once, because in Battlegrounds it only grows once per turn. If this was like when Rise of Mechs came out, this would be like an easy Tinkertown, right? Because you would expect to get more mechs, but we only have 1 mech, or we're not going to get more probably. So I mean, that thing's almost always a 2-mana 3/3. And I feel like Micro Machine's better than a 2-mana 3/3. Honestly, I always get impressed by this card. Maybe I just take it, because I don't really want this either. You can also play this. This also synergizes with Annoyatron. You can play this behind Annoyatron with Judgment of Justice. Or in this. Oh, that is so troll. Also Mage Scribe. I don't know. It's not a good deck for that, but I'd try it. Okay, well. Now I kind of regret passing a Maul for one of these. I mean, it's not like... I mean, I've had 3 Libram of Justice, and it wasn't good. And it's not bad. It's not good, though. Do we ever just take Wolf? Even this doesn't look bad right now. We actually have some real Wolf synergy, don't we? With all these, like, annoying Taunt Divine Shields and 1/1s and crap. And this. This probably makes sense here. Picking Wolf over Libram in a control deck. That just seems like so theoretically wrong. YOLO. We are really bad at getting like the curve spots we want. I guess Crab Rider's okay with the Wolf and stuff. We don't actually have a really good 5 technically, but it wouldn't be insane to take this. This is probably trolling. Well, usually don't get silence in Paladin. Is it ever Flying Machine? We don't even have buffs. If we had buffs, this card would be the pick, like 100%, right? Oh, okay, we win. Nice. These were the 3s we were waiting for. Ooh, Meaning Stone. Probably take it, right? I remember I was looking at a, someone made one of those what's the pick posts on... made one of those with what's the pick posts, and I looked at their deck list, and he had one of these, and I was like, the hell is this doing, sir? Why is this in your deck? Renomrigon! Yeah, I said earlier that, everyone was, like, positively surprised by Stone, because, like, so many people were saying it was bad pre-release, and I was like, I said, like, how many times? I was like, how many cards like this need to be printed that are all way better than everyone thinks they're going to be? At what point are people going to learn? It's like, how many of these cards need to exist before people learn that they're good? I'm kind of surprised people haven't figured it out yet. I'm just... Feels like this should be better in this deck. I mean, we have Violet Worm, though. And Party Up. And this. And this. We just need a 3, though, don't we? I mean, this is, like, completely insane. It feels like this is completely insane. Meh. Druid. Okay, so we have like... I was looking... I haven't looked in a little while, because I looked like at the end of like beginning of day 2 or something, like at some of the stats. When I looked, like Meeting Stone was doing about as well as like Argent Squire. Let me see, is that still... No, I'm looking at it. I was like, it was terrible. I'm like, what? Oh, it's standard. Okay, well, yeah. That... Standard is different. Slightly below Argent Squire. Yeah, it's like below Og Merchants. Below Og Merchants, below Broom. It's basically below like the best one drops, but it's like, it's in the next tier. It's like right where Dire Mole is. No, it's above Dire Mole. It's where like a Worgen Infiltrator is, according to this. Basically. Worgen Infiltrator, Sky Talon, that level. To watch Cosmin go 0-3. Really a tragedy. Oh, we actually got the broken one. Do I actually just play this? Probably. It's crazy, but oh my god, this is so dumb. It's funny, but it's like I actually kind of want to pop this into this. And the way to do that is to do this into... Well, they need to not attack one turn. I may not have fully thought this out. It's fine. What's the worst that's gonna happen? I should probably just hit that, right? Okay, we have a serious weapon issue, don't we? I could just True Silver. Save this until later. Is that trolling? Kind of. Not really. I can also just play this right now. And I'm gonna do this. I feel like I'm probably trolling, but we're against Druid, so like we're just making it more interesting. It's fine. This dude killed our Meeting Stone. How rude. Oh, that feels bad. Aha, we can silence it. Doesn't do anything, but... This seems like hilariously unfair. 5 mana for a 0/2 with 2/2/2 Divine Shields. How good of a card is that? That's at least a 5. It was like positive tempo. Because you would have to include some kind of card draw. That would probably be like a fair 6 mana card. So we gained a mana because we high rolled the shit out of it. Seems reasonable. Jack Golf, thanks for the follow. Why am I putting this in the middle? Can someone teach me how Direwolf works? Like planning? Like, excuse me, self. How are you doing? I'm wondering, do we just like Libram that? I mean, we could also just Keck W it. I like the Keck W play. We could honestly just do this. I mean, what's he gonna do, right? Are people playing on this card? Alright, you know what? Because also, we can just trigger this ourselves. Which I should have been thinking about earlier. Was that I could have just triggered this early. Like, I could have just played it on 3 and then just, like, if I wanted to trigger it, like, I could have played this on 2, played this on 3. He didn't know, chat. He didn't know. I could have played this on 2, this on 3, and then this thing pops on 4, and then I true silver to pop it. It's not like that play was, like, super good either, though. I feel like we just, I don't see a ton of reason to care about my health right now. I'm just gonna take a million damage because, I have no fear. Do I ever owl that? I kinda like playing this. It's just like, you can't do, I don't think it's, you could just owl whatever he draws, right? Like, if he gets a giant taunt, you just silence it, and then, or you just Libram it. Like, it just doesn't... Especially with this in hand, it's like... It just doesn't matter, right? And we don't have a good play with it. No, my doggy! Not my doggy! I should put this here. Learned anything, it's that leaderboard players are impossible to teach. What do you mean exactly? There are many ways to take that. Oh my god. Okay. This. Why does this exist? Oh god. Wait, I can't play anything. I'm board locked. Oh no. I'm gonna lose, aren't I? I don't even know how I could lose. Yeah, we got no poison. How? It's not like we need poison, but.
We'll be fine. It
Oh.
wasn't that big.
Dude, how pissed would you be if you were this guy? We didn't get a Divine Shell. Yeah, we got all those stealths. Those super relevant stealths. You ever keep this? Because you have this, which makes it a rather likely trigger here. And we already have a 2 and a 3, so it's like, what the hell else are we looking for? I mean, we're just looking for broken cards, right? The thing is like, we might just hit more broken cards. It's kind of cruel for them to take Blood Knight out of the game and then immediately print this card. Actually. They give you like 2 months where it wouldn't have mattered, and then suddenly they're just like, haha! I mean, if he's gonna keep attacking with his face, I guess it's fine. Like, you can try to threaten this, but like, this isn't even guaranteed to work. It's gonna be one of those kind of Demon Hunters. Are Demon Hunters super aggro, or they just do whatever? They probably just do whatever, right? Whenever there's a class that's this broken, they can do whatever the hell they want, generally speaking. It's a general rule of #1 classes. believe we had this discussion before the patch. It's like people were like, oh, Druid's such a flexible class. It's like, well, it's just because they're better than everyone else. They can do everything, you know? And now it's just, yeah, like, now that's Demon Hunter. Guess we lose. They roll their face on the keyboard, coin hero power, face, and all these things. Sounds about right. And since we don't have consecration for this exact situation, we lose. Seems solid. Actually, that's a really good draw. Funny thing is, this is going to be a 4-2 anyway. So it's like maybe you... No, if you leave that up, he can then... Yeah, no, I guess not. I think this is still better. Okay, where is our... We've had this discussion. We need... Where are our broken cards? I need broken cards. These are not... I mean, this is pretty broken, but... This is like extremely fair. Why am I playing fair cards? And this guy is playing Kobold Apprentice. This card was printed like before some people were born. That's how you know it's OP. Okay, good old do nothing play. I like that. There's no 0 mana spells in Paladin, right? I mean, let's do it anyway. Speak of the devil. Nerfed card. I mean, muster with broom is pretty nice. We're not gonna have spell damage by the time cycle of hatred would exist. Could take Hand of Adal just to be the cheapest trigger for Mage Scribe. Because the plan would be turn 6, this, turn 7, this again with broom, turn 8, this and this. It's honestly kind of reasonable, but this also plays right in. It's a little late for this anyway. Honestly, I kind of like this. It might just be good too. Party up into cycle. Yep. That's what's crazy is with how many Demon Hunters there are, Party Up is still like one of the best cards in Paladin. In spite of... It's not even just cycle, it's like the other 16 AoEs that Demon Hunter has. For a second I was going to ask myself what happened to my board, and then I remembered I was against a Demon Hunter, and I was like, you know, it's probably easier to just not ask that question. He did Demon Hunter things. Yeah, just more Demon Hunter things. We can heal his guy. Ooh. Is it worth playing this? It kind of feels like too long-term planning, but I mean, we are going to heal. We have 20 health. Like, well, I mean, it's like any turn. I don't have that much better turns anyway. Honestly, I guess I'll just do it, whatever. You know what's crazy is that if you actually get Party Up with this, then suddenly Party Up actually isn't... It probably still gets wrecked. They probably have a million things on board to pop the Divine Shields, but it might not be bad. And we're also playing around expendable performers, right? Yeah. Nice expendable performance, bro. Try to use it to kill my 4/4, bro. Is there a way to get solar eclipse cycles currently? There must be some way. There's definitely some obscure way. Like there's got to be some way that you can like Brightwing can give you some legendary that gives you like a druid card or something. There must be some way. Ah. Perfect. This looks pretty nice. Yeah, right. Yeah, you can get the druid legendary that gives you both. Yeah, that would be like that would be the easiest way. This is a problem. I inadvertently convinced my opponent that he should go phase. Dude, the other problem is that these divine shields aren't even good. Actually, you know what? I mean, I can play this, broom it, and then re-divine shield it. Pretty good. So hold up. We do this. No. This first. Then this. Unless we want to give up the 1/1 to play our own cycle, but I don't. I'd rather just live in the dream world that he doesn't have cycle. It's not like his cycle's even good right now. It's fine. Watch him play Mutinous now. Dude. Why does Demon Hunter literally counter any board state that can possibly be built in the entire game? Will the hunter frenzy on board and observer wakes up? I would think that the effect has to resolve for the damage to be dealt. It's simultaneous, right? I know that effect does some weird things, but I would be kind of surprised if it worked that way. Are we just dead? I mean, we could high roll commencement. The problem with like worm is that like a worm on an empty board, like even killing it doesn't actually reduce damage, so it's like why bother? But it's like I mean we played against the best class. We just accept the L and move on, right? That's just kind of how it works right now. I think we drafted an L. How would he not get literal lethal? It's not actually lethal, it's one off, but how much stronger is Demon Hunter? It's like you're playing with toys against like this big literal demon from hell that literally can evaporate your soul. It's like that. It's not like super, it's pretty bad though. It's outside the range that Blizzard internally considers acceptable by their own statement, by their own prior statements. But I mean, it's not like it's unbeatable. It's just so awkward. I only see one way to live though. Well, I can pop this now. That help though? I mean, I'll just die, right? Could I have done that differently? Problem is the 7-mana spell's still gonna kill us. There's probably a better way to do that. I just couldn't see anything better. It was like funny how our Mage Scribe being not able to get killed off was actually like pretty much prevented us from anything that could have actually helped.
I know a soul when I smell it.
You played Shaman. Shaman feels good. We passed a Shaman for this run, which I feel like was a mistake. So people actually play around this secret.
Reporting for duty.
No entry.
Guess that's a good draw. I think this deck, it looks pretty nutty. It's a little bit of anti-synergy within. Well, actually, never mind. Like, yeah, no, never mind. It's just like the perfect. Honestly, it's like it's not like I probably would have not. It's not like I would have skipped any of them, but I would prefer there to be less control cards in that deck. But it's nice to not be all in on Zoo, I guess.
We're being attacked.
Haunt.
You cannot break shadows
You got a bunch of the weak ones first, and then you couldn't pass up the good ones. Yeah. It can happen, though.
Actually, I'm
Hold up. It doesn't actually feel like we're losing by that much.
to battle.
I mean, we're technically not dead right now. We're probably just supposed to true silver that though, right?
For justice.
The problem is he gets all that life steal, so like we're not even like close to killing him still. He still has 2 cards on us. Well, not really, I mean. It's just that we're just gonna die to something. We're probably just gonna literally get lethaled by a cycle of hatred somehow. Just a Baron. Oh. Wretched Tutor plus spell were his 2 top decks in a row. Oh, that's weird. Okay, we just get all the taunts off of Party Up, right? It's like, is that our only out? Alright, we just get 5 taunts, right? Now we want 3 taunts, 2 lifesteal, right? Okay, I needed lifesteal, but you know, I mean, I feel like I probably shouldn't complain too much. It always just goes face, right? It's not like that's ever going into a minion. I mean, it could go into a minion technically. Trying to batter it down.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
Holy cow.
Reporting for duty. Devil in
Do we set up lethal by using this poison? Or we're like one, no, we're like 1 off, right? 9, 10, 11. We have 10. Yeah, we're just, it's not quite there. If we're not doing it, then it's not worth using the poison, I think. Yeah, it was only 2 extra damage. Alright, what healing can we get? Nerfed first day school. Guess, do we just take that? Do we just play this? You could get healing hypothetically, but I mean, this just doesn't feel worth it. Probably just gonna play this, honestly. Even had I used the poison last turn, well, he would have taken 2 more damage. He would have gone down to 5. I would have had 1 more damage. He was still alive, right? See the saltiness of that hover? Oh. Taunt. Nice of you to show up. I should probably kill Mage Scribe one. Mage Scribe deserved to die. Let's declare this is time for a chant.
I will fight with honor.
At least we're against a class where this might help. It's relatively more likely to help. We've only drawn this on turn 1. It's always been second on turn 1, which is a lot worse, but it's still, you know, still good. If we could, we only got Divine Shield off the first one, so now it's like, okay, he's like, I'm not giving you shit now. You ain't getting shit. I was kind of wondering if this would be a problem with this card, that you might actually overdraw. That's a decent silence. Is it worth it though? Maybe. What's the alternative play? Alternative play is you just play a bunch of 2s, right? And then you get Holy Nova'd. Actually, what am I doing? You just go. Oh, this you still get Holy Nova'd. Like, you can be safer against Holy Nova if you play this. Which would also mean you don't have to coin, which means you could coin something else. I guess I'm okay with that. He did not like that thing.
For justice.
It's a lot of damage to put into that thing, but I think it's fine. Fortunately, Potion of Madness does not exist anymore. Joke's on you, our deck sucks! Actually, there's a lot of good cards in our deck still. Probably doesn't Holy Nova, right? Because he probably would have done it. Oh, he chooses the pick the shitty card option. This is a decent heal, actually. It's not a super relevant heal. It's too bad it only goes up to 3. If it went up more, it might be more relevant. You can honestly just ignore that thing. Kind of ballsy. As I said, I don't think he has... Yeah, it's awkward either way. I'm thinking about like if he plays the 3/7. I mean, we're just gonna get King Crush anyway, right? Double death. No double death. I mean, this has got to be better than 5 and 2, right? Literally always. Cool. Imagine if Potion Madness was in. You'd be like, oh no, 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 no. Dude, like it would be like my eyes probably wouldn't even see the Annoyatron play. If Potion Madness was still in, I would just be like, well, that's not an option. Moving on to next play that maybe isn't trolling. I think I kind of just want to play Annoyatron and whatever else I think might stick. Seems like a pointless heal, but the good old opponent plays big minion and you go face strategy. Dude, I don't need to know about your King's Tyrande. Playing that type of elemental. We don't need to hear about that. Like we don't shame for that kind of thing, but it's actually nuts. What the hell? That's actually nuts. I'm looking at Libra Injustice being nuts, and I'm like acting like I'm surprised. It's like because like this doesn't even, it's not even healable anymore. The problem with that being though, that now we kind of want to kill it. I guess this is going in here. So like, he can pop this himself. I guess we just let him pop it himself, right? Does it really matter? Yeah, it's like honestly, like probably more bad things happen if you. It's just, I don't know. Projects are a little annoying sometimes, but. Like, I mean, if he gets like a Marsh Hydra, it's like I'm just gonna leave it up anyway, right? Let's be honest. It's like I don't think it's worth leaving up a. I don't think it's worth trading 7 damage into a Marsh Hydra even. I was like, I'd rather just not. You only trade into that if you actually want to kill the 7-drop. Or you think the 8/8/8/1's likely go into your 5/5.
What is a loon's win?
But it won't unless he just. Unless he top decks Holy Nova, so. Oh. And the best taunt in the game. Hmm. Oh, he buffs it more. Oh, we're good at the game. Good thing we're... Can you imagine if we weren't good at the game? I need to make sure to play this quickly to get the taunt quest proc off. Tell me why I didn't sell all my Bitcoin at 60k. The people were saying it was going to go to the moon. Yeah. Playing the taunt first. That's just not exciting enough. You gotta like play the taunt second, just to flex your APM. It's a good thing I put most of my stuff into Ethereum. Ethereum mostly, well, it usually goes down and Bitcoin goes down, so I'm sure it went down too. Let me look. Yeah, it's down too, but I mean okay, it's doing better relative to its peak than Bitcoin was, but it's still not doing super amazing. Do I even play this? I say I don't want to. You're just playing you're spending a card to play a 1/2. How much Ethereum do I have? Enough to send it to the moon. I have some money in Bitcoin. I don't know, like, it's like less than 10% of my investing is, like, less than 10% of my total investing is in Bitcoin. Or in, like, crypto in general. But figured it would be, like, worth putting. It seems like it would be crazy not to have some level of your portfolio in there. Like, damaging this is actually kind of relevant with the barricade, so I'm thinking about playing this now. But like, in like a bunch of the majority of my crypto investment is in Ethereum. I need to like diversify into more altcoins and stuff, but I mean, honestly, like, it's like if you pick the right altcoin or whatever, I don't know, it's like the strategy with altcoins is you just like, you pick like 10 or 20 of them, right? And you're just like, oh, this one looks nice. Okay, oh, that one might do well. And then it's like, and then you know, like 8 of them are gonna fail, and then maybe 2 of them will like go up 100x or something. But then you'll lose like the other 80%, where it's like the other stuff is just safer. But it's like it's probably not gonna, it's not gonna go up 100x. Bitcoin's not gonna go up 100x, but you're not gonna lose everything either. That's really annoying. I guess we do this. The heal is relevant enough, seems like. I don't know. I should probably learn more about all of this. Like, I really know very, very little about like anything about crypto compared to what I probably should know. When I was in like college, I literally like there were like I remember people in my dorm talking about it. I think I knew a guy who had like he probably had like 20 bitcoins or something. The guy's probably literally rolling around in money now. I want to do like the crab ride or Libram next turn, so I know, the thing is, I mean, what's funny though is, like, you know, a lot of the people that were like hyper early investors into Bitcoin and stuff, a lot of them sold everything at some point, you know. They sold it when they bought it at like 5 cents and then they sold it all for like $1. And they're like, haha, look at how smart I was. And then they look at that and it's like they would have literally had like $20 million and they're like, oh crap. If they just held it. A lot of people didn't sell it and they just lost. They lost their copy of it.
I'll be your field guide.
You're just you're having a difficult time with this game situation right now. I could have killed this thing like multiple times. But I didn't think it was necessary, but like this thing's actually just not dying now. Well, this works right now. I can, yeah, no, and we can kill it now. It's still awkward.
Let me think.
Oh no, actually I have this. That's fine. Okay. So this. Wait. I'm like completely forgetting the fact that I have a weapon attached to this. Okay, ignore my stupidity. I just forgot about this ping. I was like thinking for like 45 seconds about how I could get one more ping out of nowhere. And then I forgot I had a ping attached to that spell. Never understand investing in something intangible. Well, to me, I view like all investing as intangible because like I don't understand how investing. I honestly like I know what a stock is. Like I took economics, but it's like honestly like it doesn't make that much. It doesn't make me feel any different than just buying a stock. Like no matter what, it's just a number on a screen to me. So I'm like, eh.
We're being attacked.
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to play this. Kind of want to play this, but I don't really want to play this, but I might play it.
Justice.
Oh, so you also include stocks in that category. That's, yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't know. No, I was a math person, so I like charts and numbers and things. So I still need to do that more than I have been because I haven't done a bunch of stock research in a long time. This guy's just a literal god. I say as he wins the 50-50 baby rage. So we're just dead. This guy somehow just brought like literal control priest.
For justice.
This guy's deck is like actually making like, it actually looks like a constructed deck. It's not like the card quality of a constructed deck, but like it literally looks like it was constructed. Outside of this card. Everything else, I mean, I show the whole deck. Like literally every card is like built for the same purpose. Like I don't know. It's like very uncommon to see a deck that internally synergizes that much. It's like 1 in 100 synergy. It's not a 1 in 100 card quality deck. So.
Dark One snatch all.
Yeah, at some point, I don't know. I don't have like. Problem is like I don't have like the internal capital. God, it would be really nice to actually be able to sit for a turn, but not really an option we have here. I mean, this Divine Shield is actually like actively bad, isn't it? I think we actually don't give this Divine Shield.
For justice.
But I don't want to like not play it either. I think it's actually just correct to do it like this. I mean, hitting the 5-1 might kill us, but... Ada Clash, thanks for the resub, welcome back. Yeah, I do want to invest in like real things like property, but I mean... I think I lost my thought halfway through, but it was like, I don't have the capital to invest in. I mean, I kind of... Because I would have bought property near where I live if I could, but it's like I probably could. I'm not sure if I could now. It's like I could, because like obviously I could move out of my apartment and actually move into a place I own too. Because like the area where I live in, like I can go out where it's like expanding, right? It's like the property values are literally guaranteed to go up. It's like the surest investment in the world. There's literally 0% chance that you aren't going to make, like, I don't know exactly how much, but it's like you're going to make a shit ton of money off of that property investment if you just buy property near where I live. Because we have all these, like Amazon is, like, has so much shit here and stuff, like, and they're expanding constantly, so it's like, it's literally, like, the most safest investment you could ever make in, like, the history of humanity, is buying property right here. Although you might be a little late at this point. It might have already gone up too much. Like, that was the thing, is like, I probably would have needed to buy it, like, I knew this, like, 3-4 years ago, but it's like, I did not have money to invest into property 3-4 years ago. Like, not even remotely close. Does Consecration actually save us? This on that is kind of hilarious, actually. Can we kill everything? We only have 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can, right? If I'm bad at math, I'm bad at math. Actually, 1 over. I think I miscounted the number of 1 ones I had. House prices, they're not like as volatile compared to like crypto or something, but the thing is that they do go down. You have to be, if you want to, well, just in general, you know. The thing that makes the house market kind of dumb is that you might literally be better off. Like, it could be, there are times in certain markets where it would be completely idiotic to buy a house. You know, it would be like the dumbest financial decision you made in your life. You were better off renting a property for 10 years and then buying, you know? It's like not even uncommon for that to happen. But it's because, like, you know, you obviously can't see the future completely, but, you know, things will go down too. The housing market is like a crypto. It's like a crypto market, except it's like, instead of being like within like a day, you know, where something blows up and goes down, it's like the same thing over like 10 years. Oh, in Canada didn't get, yeah. I'm sure in Canada, markets, the housing market is different. Maybe I should buy Canadian property. Maybe that's the secret. Lots of people moving to Oregon from California. It's a common trend now, yeah. A lot of people are trying to get the hell out of California. I guess we just kill that. I remember I used to get that question like 10 years ago. People would always ask me like, why would you leave California? And I was like, you guys will understand. Just wait, you guys will understand. And now like everyone knows that everyone's getting the hell out of California, and now it's like, oh, okay. I was just an early adopter. I'm a trendsetter. That's the thing. I was just like 5-10 years ahead of everyone. Yeah, it's like a lot of people from California going to, I forget if I said this already, but it's like, yeah, like Oregon or Texas. Those are like the two hottest ones. Even Arizona. Yeah, hot. Yeah. Arizona, hot. Yeah. I guess I just take this trade. You could value trade. I don't know. It's a little. It could be worth it. Our damage is a bit awkward. Oh. Did not. This is why you don't think about decisions anymore. You think about a decision for 45 seconds and then it ends up just completely not mattering. And you're just like, Sure, people think the southern United States is too hot. That's what air conditioning is for, though. But yeah, honestly, like, well, I was just on vacation in the South. I've gone both times. I've really liked. I've gone twice to South Carolina. Both times I've really liked. I really like the South, honestly, because people are way nicer there too. Like it's significant. People like everywhere else in America are like complete douches, relatively. It's the thing I realize when I go there, it's like you just aren't used. I'm literally just not used to people actually being friendly, and when I see people being friendly, I'm like, what? Something like gets confused in my brain. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Why are people actually nice? You get the same thing in Canada too. I know there's a lot of Canadians here. In Canada, you get the same feeling. It's like, because Canadians are too nice too. Not too nice, but you know, nicer. If you hand a doll the 4/4, then you can double trade into the 4/9. You could also just say that none of those spells are holy. No, the problem is our other play is also gonna play into Holy Nova. Bit annoying. I mean, I still think this is probably gonna be the play. The other play is like, you can't even party up because you don't even get all 5 of them. I mean, I think you're just gonna have to... Huh. Got that, that's pretty good. Yeah, boom, boom. I guess we use this. It's like, use it or lose it, maybe. Yeah, it's a Holy Nova, he will use it, right? And if he does that, we just party up. And then he Holy Novas again, and then we cry. It's not like he wanted that extra stat on board. So, do we actually... I might save the party up for a turn. I don't know. If he has it, I don't know. I think if he has it, he has it. It's just... Yeah, one of them is Rush. Sure. I mean, we're just not winning this game anyway, right?
To battle!
Rush him! I may need to have a discussion with our Baron stable hand. Is it possible that he has no answers at all? He didn't get Awakens because he would have used it, obviously. They made a mechanic where you could corrupt a minion after the fact. If they could put that card in my... If that mechanic in my hand, then I'd say it's a great idea. They can put it in my hand right now. Uh-huh. The thing is like the mechanics of the wolf make you kind of want to trade, but I really don't actually want to trade like at all. So I'm thinking like you might just kill the 3/3 and leave everything else up. Kind of seems reasonable.
Let me think.
Also, like the mechanics of having a maximum 7 slots on board kind of require you to trade a little bit too. You know, we can do it a little differently. Let's do...
You owe me.
I missed a damage. That was the correct place to put the 4/4, I think, but obviously just attack with the 2/2 first. I just ran out of time. The problem is like it honestly just seems like we're gonna be close-ish, but we're just not gonna get there. Like even in the best case, basically, we're just not gonna get there. Yeah. Why would you ever kill that one? The guy is like, this guy has been scarred by synergy with dudes apparently.
Magic is not a tool. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Be careful with that.
Since he was afraid of dudes before.
From the shadows. Hogs on the loose.
I don't remember the board state Veritas. If I'm being honest. I do not remember, so I'm reading that and I'm like, I have no idea what that means. Like, is there even, can I even like theory craft? I mean, like, we have to like, I'm having trouble even theory crafting a way to win this game. Wouldn't you have to like, you would have to like get Steward this turn, have him not set up lethal somehow, then you have to like party up into 5 stealths. Something like that. Something just absolutely insane.
Let me think.
And I guess he'd probably kill this now. It's just, I mean, we're just like, there's just nothing we can do at this point, right? Once we're trading, it's like, well, we're obviously not going to win. It's like, we do have the stealth here, I guess.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
It's like, we get him down to 7, he clears us always, and then it's just like, how do we even...
Out of your depth.
Use the Shroom and Broom beside the wolf. Oh, I see.
Victory is
Yeah, that might have been a good idea. Like, honestly, I wanted to save the Broom for... I was hoping I would, like, draw something that would be good to Broom, but I never did. But, like, maybe... Yeah, it could have been better to try to get more aggressive value out of it. It was just, I mean, like, clearing a 4/7 like that wasn't really, you know, what I wanted to do. So...
You asked for it.
I will.
But, like, it didn't really matter what the stats on any of his minions were, I guess. So, like, it could have been correct. Where's Hydra and Nick Whalefang? When your priest opponent turns into a last patch druid and a current patch demon hunter simultaneously, that's when it's time to that's probably time to leave, right? Kind of terrifying. So are you supposed to kill the stone here? You're obviously coining the weapon, right? As I don't know, we're just kind of dead, aren't we? I mean, we have a barricade, right? At this point, it's like he has so much shit in his hand. Does more shit even matter? Like, he might even have hand space issues at this point if we just never kill this.
For justice.
Yeah, it's like the problem is if you kill the stone, like he's gonna play more stuff that you can probably target with this, or he's not, and then you just kill this. If he doesn't, then yeah, it's like leaving up 3 damage, probably a bad idea. I might kill it now. It's like 2 damage feels less relevant.
You regularly leave it up. We'll try to leave it up strategy, I guess. You think your opponents actually get baited into playing the stones? Oh, that's kind of bad. It's not that bad. Honestly, it's like it might even be wrong to even trigger that right now. The play could have been to even just leave that thing to do this still and just leave that up and then just like challenge him to clear it and just hold the weapon for a while. But yeah, that seems alright. Ah. Good boy. Good boy. Because there's one thing that's probably generally true with definitely a thing with the stone that ideally you would use a minion to clear it rather. If you have to use like a removal that can actually be used on a something that actually deals damage, like a weapon or something, it seems less ideal. Here comes the poison stone. You cheeky boy. Thing, guess I will just heal for a million. Because yeah, it's like, I mean, 3 of the cards in his hand are stones, and those aren't really as important, right? So it's like, he's less ahead in value than... He's probably like gonna win off of value, but it's not really gonna be because of those stones. It's probably just gonna be because he's a mage and he appears to have claw machine and other kind of shit that we would like him to not have. Not really the fact that he got a bunch of 2/2s.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Always hungry for more.
Okay, that's not, I don't like that. Okay, I like him targeting our stone. Him targeting our stone with spells, that's fine. Him having another spell he can cast is not fine. Okay, that's somewhat fine. We can kill both the worms. I can kill one worm. I guess, yeah, why did I expect him to not trade? It was like strictly wrong for him to trade. Not trade, I mean. There's probably not going to be a better chance to play the worm. His Shield of Honor is probably useless. Like, we could play right now, but I don't think it's correct. There's probably not a better chance to worm. If you play like the Adventurer and a Smug Senior, it's fine. It's like, in theory, this works pretty well, but... like, I don't like giving him that, man. It's just... like, something bad will probably happen anyway.
Who's ready for a little sugar?
Okay, that's the problem.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Well, if he's not casting any spells, I guess it's not that much of a problem. Freeze the 5/7. Kill the worm. Play a taunt. Alternative play. Play Stewardess Scrolls, get Consecration. Put Keck W into the chat. I don't really see anything else.
Let me think.
Is it cold in the shadows?
It kind of feels like he's like severely lacking initiative. I don't know. I mean, he might just be saving spells for this and then completely meme us out of existence. But it kind of feels like he doesn't have anything. He probably has something, like he has like one spell in hand and it's like kind of something kind of useless. Or it's like a... Actually, Potion Illusion isn't even in the game anymore, right? I have bad news for you, sir. Potion... Aren't all the potions out? Wasn't that like Rise of Shadow? Or... Wasn't that one of the wild sets? Or is that in core? Echo of Medivh. Oh, it is in. Wait, why is it in? Oh, that one's in Skullman's. Oh, okay. Boom. It seems like I should play this.
We'll be fine. It wasn't
I kind of want to play this right now, to be honest.
Black ice.
move quickly.
His stones cost 1. He's not using this.
Black ice.
Maybe I should have played around a rabbit. I get the feeling that he didn't even know about the Luminary Stone Synergy. Otherwise, he should have used it, right? You would think. Because I wasn't really thinking about how those trades on board would have worked. Like, having that 2/2 Divine Shield obviously would have been better against that. Him having a 5/2. He just, like, very clearly has no spells, I guess. Why does Mage have so many potions? Asking the real questions, I see. Because I can't really think of anything I want off of this right now. I'll just go for Mass Taunt, I guess. Obviously, with this being here, I don't want to, like, completely fill up the board too much. If he, like, pings this and, like, bumps here, I still keep the 2/2. He finally top decked a spell, probably. I don't know. Okay. Get the animation. Stop. So it's still a 5/6 there. When is Polymorph going to get attached to a minion? Pretty soon, probably, right?
A charming composition.
Why is this a thing? This seems pretty good. Yeah, I think it's worth... Doesn't really matter how you do this. Well, technically it does matter, I guess. You want to bump that once, I guess. I guess I'll play 2 of these over 1 hero power. You played a card last turn, polymorph your opponent's full board. Isn't that just what Reno is? Or not? The amazing Reno? Oh, I'm so sorry. No, he's even playing around the wrong secret. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Imagine playing around the Paladin secrets. It's like actually impossible to play around Paladin secrets right now. There's multiple secrets that you're playing around by doing it how he did it. It's just like, yeah, nope, nope. It seems pretty alright, actually.
Let me think. The battle.
I actually don't even know if I've ever triggered that. For 3. Like, I played a fair amount of Paladin Constructed, and I still don't think I've ever triggered a 3 on conviction. Because it's like the game's over by then. You didn't like that conviction to get nerfed? Yeah, I don't understand that one fully. Are we gonna skip 1,000,000 damage to trade that so he can't ping this? I mean, I really don't want to. I think I'll be patient. I'm just gonna save the wolf. We're only getting 1 damage out of it. I'll just hold it. It sets up lethal. I wasn't thinking about that. How much for that? Huh. Man of Virtue. Remember when we had a board? Oh, you poor, poor soul. That is an incredible draw. Oh, was that? Oh, I screwed up, didn't I? I actually lost. Did I lose 2 attack on that? Probably, right? Yeah. I've never seen that interaction before. Yeah. Am I gonna lose because of that? Maybe. Feels like you have to do this. So I should have positioned that differently. I should have also spawned this on the far left and then... He always kills the wolf, right? Rubies have lethal. Well, I think a party up. Well, it seems like, as at least as of right now, like, people just don't have a lot of AoE, so it's like... It just never gets punished, it seems like. I feel like that might change. But it's like, literally, I mean, it just never gets AoE'd, it seems like. I'm not even sure if we, I think we probably keep it. Well, no, it's just like the thing is, like, it just seems like a lot of classes can have AoEs, but they just don't. I'm still doing the chess thing. I haven't been paying a ton of attention to chess lately. I haven't been playing a bunch. Anyway.
The battle for justice.
I may hold, unless I can use this, I may hold the second swing for a while. Like, if he keeps doing nothing, we can't barricade. Anyway. I didn't really want to barricade into that. Do I still swing into that, maybe? Actually, I can play this now. This could still make barricade awkward. I mean, I just don't want to barricade, right? I think I just don't want to barricade. You're hard stuck on 1500 level puzzle. I forget where I went up to. I went up to like 16, 17, I think.
I have so much in store for you.
Rip that stuff. You only get one divine shield. But I have to use the weapon. It's kind of funny. Now I would like prefer probably not to. Wait, we have the barricade. What am I saying? Now we can actually barricade. I was assuming that barricade was not going to be castable. I remember I'm like, oh yes. True. And we gotta give it double divine shield, right?
For justice.
Watch we find out that there's a bug that if you have another divine shield on board, then the divine shield doesn't trigger. Yeah, it's the thing with puzzles is like anyone can figure out like you can figure out puzzles way above your level if you're if you give yourself enough time. You can just like hard calculate everything, but you want to do it at like a reasonable speed, then takes longer, or it just you'll miss more. Not you. Well, you just gotta practice puzzles nonstop for the next like 3 years of your life. That's how you get good at chess. You just practice for years and years and years and years. What's up, Alistair? How you doing? The funny thing is like normally you would silence that, right? But it's like honestly silencing that doesn't even. It saves like one divine shield, right? Maybe it might still be worth it. Well, it makes it a little awkward. You have to use both divine shields on it, then what are you gonna do? Just ignore this? Or double trade into it? It is a little awkward. We could also just get Reckoning. That would also work. I kind of want to play one of these, you know. It's just, we'll get something useful, right? That'll be the plan. Useful. Nice. Useful. Okay. Honestly, commencement has pretty good odds right now. We still have too many whips though. It's honestly like a 50-50. I may just go for this. Just a reroll. Maybe just take initiative, honestly.
Repent. No entry.
Guess I'll just kill that.
Entry.
Priest will do priest things. And then snack run will have a higher odds of giving you something useful because it cannot generate itself. Now here's the question, do we want to play the jailer? This guy drafted a desperate prayer. Okay. Or do you play a snack run to try to hit party up sooner rather than later? You may even discover 2 spells, just try to find stuff that's actually useful. Yeah, it's like, this isn't even like that good to play right now, even relative to this. Even though he's a 4-9 board, we have all these taunts, right? So it's like a... Do we just take that? It's not even like, it saves a 2-4, it's not even that good. Just praise Yogg. That was extremely underwhelming. Paladin spells, they're not known for being the best. Puzzles are fun, but you need to study openings and play time. Yeah. Cause yeah, puzzles are useful, like they help you see patterns, but their carryover into games, at least in the short term, is I think I've found extremely overrated. Which is like, it doesn't mean it's a bad way to learn, like it will help you, you know, especially over months or years, but it's like you can't, getting better at puzzles in the short term I don't think really makes you improve much in the short term. Like, there's not much you can do in chess that actually makes you improve a shit ton in the short term. For being, you know, it would be another thing to say though. You know, it's like, if you're looking to get better at chess really quick, then you're probably gonna be disappointed. So there's that too.
Repent.
Give that turn a minion to get ready. Also, like, I don't know. I need to get better at like what I really need to learn is checkmating. That was the one thing that was like my super weakness. Like, I can't checkmate anyone ever, unless I have like 2 queens. And I know like the queen king mate and stuff, but you know, or even like, if you give me enough time, I can do like the rook king one. But like, if you give me like a bishop and a horse or something, it's like there's no way I'm figuring that out in an actual game. There's just no way. That's what we do. We do the education. You learn about mechanics here. Yeah, take that. No, 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 no. Okay, well. Did that just like save him? I mean, we wouldn't have had lethal anyway, right? We would have had 3-2. No, we would have had lethal, right? God damn it. We had lethal through that.
Let me think.
Baby rage. Now the problem is I want to like do this. I could do that with Broom, I guess. Means I'm not owling. That's fine.
Let me think. Reporting for duty.
I want to Broom this. So I guess I do this into Broom.
There's a little devil in all. The battle. The battle. The battle. Oh, smart for justice.
God damn it. Why am I playing on Asia server? Yeah, I wanted to push max damage, but then I didn't get that 1 damage in. So. You have any idea how difficult it is to do like 7 attacks on a rope on Asia server? It's like literally every action takes a minimum 1.5 seconds, so it's like, well, you have 20 seconds, you have 7 attacks to do. It's like, good fucking luck, bro. Wait, I have Libram. I haven't. When is the last time I drew one of these? The hell? Yeah, it's fine because no one even has an Asia account, right? It's fine. It's fine. What do we actually want to draw? I mean, we always just want to draw the buckler, right? It's funny, the buckler was like really good in the first like game I played it, and then after that it's been actually, I won't say it's been, it's not like it was bad, but it wasn't good.
That was a precious little time. That was a mistake.
Haha, you don't get a turn. Get out of here with your totems that actually deal damage. Get out of here. You trying to be a paladin, bro? Wow. No nature spells. That tells us a lot, because like that pretty much means no spells in this class.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Wolf Broom kills that. Is that like an absolutely obscene overinvestment though? Yes. You probably just play the grunt, right? There's like no other plays. You could like shield something after trading. I mean, I could like shield this. Can I get this Wind Fury? Can Broom just be Wind Fury? Like, can I just like boom, boom, Shield of Honor, give it Wind Fury, boom? That would be nice. Given that I'm pretty sure that's not how Broom works. I guess we do that. Now he's gonna hit this and then play the new spell. The 1-mana Lightning Storm. Oh, Jesus Christ. So this happens. I guess this happens. And then I guess we hear power. Yeah. I mean, you can't miss the overkill, right? Honestly, though, I actually might, because I think it's better to... It's actually better to put this here, probably. Oh, wait, why am I saying it didn't matter? Forgot. That thing is going to die anyway.
The dark path is my destiny.
This always sticks, right? Oh, I could have shielded the other thing. To keep a 3-3 instead of... Well, you're keeping a 3-3 instead of a 4-1. And are you saying you would have played this? I mean, oh no, you could argue that the extra attack's better. I mean, yeah, you could have done it the other way. I mean, this always happens. This always happens. This... It's just like whether or not you take this trade or not. I think I do. There's not much. There's no, like no specific reason why I want to take that trade. I guess it's just like if Keysum gets through our guy somehow, that you're protecting the 8-1, right? Potentially. That's alright. Because 8-1. Yeah, but I feel like we also tested that he didn't have a ping. But yeah, I mean, like generally speaking, yeah, like 7-3 is better than 8-1. I was thinking before the buff too. Because I mean, like a 4-1 is probably better than a 3-3, but 7-3 is probably better than an 8-1. I mean, it obviously depends. But I want to play Baron, but I don't want to not freeze. Yeah, I saw Into the Future. I knew that the crappy 4-drop would have evolved into like a regular 3-2. Remember when my opponent was not at full health? Poison! Pog synergy. It's probably better to just trade a 1-1, right? Dude, I said poison for me, not for you. No, no. Blizzard, no, that's no. That's not what I meant. Alright, I need to have a talk with Blizzard too now. That is not what I meant. I guess you just have to like play the owl. It's like you might as well get the buff, right? That thing is like, I mean, if this activates, we're dead anyway, right? Might as well just try to jam everything. Thing is, like, we're not even threatening lethal, and he's just gonna tidal wave us again. Yeah. It's not gonna do anything I said. It's not gonna activate a mage scribe or anything.
Reporting for duty.
That doesn't trigger there, does it? Okay, it doesn't. I guess we're actually not even that dead, huh?
Bask in the light.
I'm gonna play around and evolve, I guess. Dude, this is the problem, is that being an oracle is both a blessing. People just look at the positives. It's like it's really more of a curse than a blessing. Yeah. We've had so many games where we just like drew like so freaking light. It's crazy. We've had a really hard time with this deck being balanced. Either it's like we draw both stewards and like nothing, no tempo, or we draw like all tempo and no value. It's like there's really no in between.
For justice. The battle. Reporting for duty.
Broken Secret will save us by removing 1 health from his 1/2. He played around the secret without us even playing it. Ah, joke's on you! Get screwed, nerd! I mean, that might save us.
For justice. For duty.
We're still dying. Nice legendary, bro. Man, this guy's just... I mean, this is actually just getting rude at this point. Like, he has lethal even with Shroom Brewers, so...
The light dims, but we fight.
Victory is
I mean, it's like the game sends you every signal possible. It's like, it's just like, no, you're just wasting your time even being here. No, it's not just a 7-mana minion, it's a 7-mana minion which is given Taunt and Divine Shield. I mean, Righteous Protector just needed Taunt and Divine Shield, right? That's why it's not good, because it needed Taunt and Divine Shield to be good. Right?